class, how are you? I hope you're doing fine. Welcome to the class today, the French class with me as your teacher, Monsieur Juvenalis Nota. And today we're going to learn some exciting facts about countries en français. Countries in French. How can we articulate them in French, and how can we identify ourselves as nationalities in those countries? So I hope you really enjoy our class today. If this is your first time coming to our class today, we have uploaded some new episodes for you and GBS TV Africa on YouTube, so you tell a friend to tell a friend and go and learn French together. C'est cool, formidable, voila. Thank you. So today we're going to look at nationality. Nationalities. Now, to understand nationalities, we'll look at this verb, être, which means to be. And when considering this verb être, when conjugating it, we say je suis, I am, tu es, you are, elle est, she is, il est, he is, nous sommes, we are, vous êtes, you are, and finally we have ils sont, which means they are, elles sont, which means they are. Now, they are students, they are teachers, they are pupils. Now, you use the verb être. For example, I want to say I am a Kenyan. Je suis, I am a Kenyan. Now, how will I say I'm a Kenyan using these sentences, using this verb être? So, je suis Kenyan. Je suis Kenyan. Now, I am a Kenyan. Now, if you want to say you are a Kenyan, tu es Kenyan. You are a Kenyan. Now, if I want to say she is a Kenyan, elle est Kenyan. Now, I'll put the double N to signify that this is in feminine form of a nationality. And we have this the masculine form of the nationality Kenyan. For example, now I want to say I'm from Senegal. His nationality is from Senegal. He is Senegalese. So I'll say in French, elle est Sénégalais. Sénégalais. Then she is from Senegal, or she's Senegalese. En français, elle est. She is Sénégalais. Sénégalaise. I'll add an E. Now, let me magnify and specify, be specific on this part, because we looked at this on our previous class. So, how do we put the nationalities in masculine and in feminine form? It's very simple. Please follow. So, we have our nationalities are either in masculine form or in feminine form. For example, we have Kenya, as you have seen. He's a Kenyan. Il est Kenyan. Now, feminine, Kenyan. You say, elle est Kenyan. Double N. He or she is from France. Now, what is their nationality? Français. He is Français. Now, feminine, she is Française. Française, as you can see. Now, Congolese. He's from Congo, so he's Congolese. Congolais, we pronounce it as Congolais. And feminine form, Congolaise. All right. So as you have seen, now we put in the feminine form should have at least, we should have an E at the end. For a masculine, doesn't have an E. And this is how we pronounce it. For example, we have Kenya. We pronounce it, we don't pronounce the N, we pronounce the A. All right. But in this case, we are not able to pronounce the E, the N, because the E, the vowel E gives the letter N the sound N. So we're going to pronounce it Kenyan, and this we pronounce it as Kenya. All right. Now coming to is Française. Now Française, Français. Now we're able to pronounce Français. Here we have something like this. Now this is called a cedilla. Okay. So the cedilla gives C the sound S. So without the cedilla, we pronounce it as Franque. But with the cedilla, it gives the C the sound S. So we pronounce it as Français. But here we pronounce it as Française because the E gives S the sound S. So we pronounce it as Française. Okay. Now we have Congolais. Congolais. Now the feminine form will be Congolese as we have seen here. So we add an E, we pronounce the S as Congolese. All right. Now I hope you have understood about this concept. Now we're going to look at how the countries in French, the masculine and the feminine countries, how do we say this in French? For example, we have, I'm from Kenya. How will I say, what is Kenya in French? You just pronounce it as lo Kenya. Lo Kenyan. Lo Kenyan. We have Uganda. En français, l'Ouganda. All right. We have Ethiopia. L'Ethiopie. All right. So that is how we're putting it into French. We have Sudan. Lo Sudan. Lo Sudan. Lo Sudan. We say another one, we have Tanzanian. Tanzania. Lo Tanzania. Lo Tanzania. Hi. We have this article lo. All right. Now the article lo, it signifies that it's in this country is a masculine. So we have, as you have seen, in last class we have this kind of articles. We have la, we have lo, L apostrophe, and we have this le. Now the article la signifies that anything that precedes that article is in feminine form. Lo, we pronounce it as lo, not le, but lo. The lo is preceded by a masculine noun. All right. We have L apostrophe. Now, L with an apostrophe is preceded by any noun starting with a vowel or H. And lastly, we have le. We have, this is an article, okay? Now it's preceded by any noun or object in its plural form, either in masculine form or in feminine form. Now let us look into this very closely. Now, we have seen that Kenya, now this is the, in French, the country. In English, we have it now in French, as it is. Now, how would I say I come from Kenya? Now, we have this article, où. Où, I live in Kenya. I live in Kenya. Now, I'll say, j'habite où, Kenya. Now, where does où come from? Or where does it come from? It comes from this. A plus lo equals to où. All right? A means at. All right? Lo means there. But now instead of saying allo Kenya, I live in Kenya. J'habite où Kenya. I live in Kenya. J'habite, c'est quoi? J'habite où Kenya. All right? We have this article où. Now, où is signified by, preceded by a country in masculine form. All right? We have the article on. Now, the article on is preceded by any country in its feminine form, feminine country, or masculine country, starting with a vowel. Any feminine or masculine country starting with a vowel. For example, we have on. We have on Egypt. In Egypt. Now we have Egypt. This is Egypt en français. Now it's starting with a vowel. So this is how we use it. We use on Egypt. J'habite en Egypt. Now you don't say où, but you say on. J'habite en Egypt. Now any country starting with a feminine, we say on. Now, and lastly, we have this article O. Let me write it correctly. We have O, A-U-X, A-U-X. And the article U is in plural. So it should be preceded by country in their plural form. For example, we have the United States. Let me wrap this so we can see it correctly together. This article U is used for states, state countries. For example, we have United States. We have the United States. Now, what is United States in French? We say it as aux États-Unis. États-Unis. You're able to pronounce the S because the U. So, aux États-Unis. So, j'habite aux États-Unis. So, we'll say in a sentence, j'habite aux États-Unis. Now, I live in the United States. So, we have used the article O to show that this country is in plural. Voila, c'est cool. I hope now with that we can construct some sentence and so that at least you have a glimpse of the French experience. All right, now let us do a quick recap of what we have done. So, using the verb être. I am Française, I am American, I'm Congolese. We use the verb je suis. We have the subject, we have the verb. So we say je suis Congolais. All right. Now I am Congolese. Now this is in masculine form. Now for your assignment, you're gonna construct at least construit cette phrase avec les nationalités. So that is an assignment. At least construct 7 sentences with nationalities. So at least you can practice. And we said in French that pratiquer fait parfait. So for me as a Monsieur Juvenalis, I hope you have an interesting class and I hope you really enjoyed. So I wish you all the best in the French experience. From me, I say au revoir.